Well, the truth is, when I start coaching, I do remember when I started coaching, the first 3 days of coaching, they teach us listening. And a lot of people in this room, they know this story. So I was, I was learning how to listen, like truly listen to people. So I remember that I think after 3-4 days, came back home from work, and I listened truly to my wife probably for the first time ever, because because the truth is, like, she talks and I'm like, yeah, sure, I know, cool. So that day when I learned that skill and I truly listened to her, I think like my whole life changed. I can watch more TV. Well, not anymore, because now she takes the training, so we're like in the battle of that. So I think since that day, my whole life changed. So thanks, because of that is why I get so excited to take more training about coaching, because I see the change in my personal life. Now that I'm doing all these home visits with all the families that I work with, and until today, that I see all those families changing their perspectives of seeing life, even, like seeing those kids growing, they think differently. And again, like we were talking about before, we used to go to their homes and try to solve the problems for them. Now, instead of do that, we just go, we put the options on the table and say, well, you pick what you think is best for you and your family. So because of that, I think it's really powerful. So they pick what they think is best for their family. But I think the best part of all this is that they feel secure about themselves. That they say, I came with the idea. I came with the solution. So that was me. And if they don't, you said it. I mean, we as coaches, we say, we were talking. You pick. So you know what you're doing. So they make them feel much better. They feel secure. And they feel that they can do everything. I'm talking about everything. I have families that I was in one of meetings in Brazelton, and I have this mom comes to this meeting, and I'm supposed to be there to translate the whole thing. And then I sit down, and then I ask her, if you have any questions, just please let me know. So that was her turn to talk, right? And then when they asked her a question, I mean, I was just like in shock, because I was about to translate the whole thing, and waiting for her to tell me, and she just started to speak in English. And I'm like, wow. I mean, I was just amazed how in the whole meeting she was doing that. And of course, after that, I was saying like, good job, blah, blah, blah. But the truth is that I wanna ask her, like, what makes you change? And I asked her, and she said, well, the way you talk to us and you being right next to me makes me feel secure. So I think that that's exactly what family coaches is. What is our job doing? They make them feel secure. Now they don't need my help to call a taxi. Before, she was calling me. Now she called me to say like, hey, I call a taxi myself. Cool. So I think that's part of the role in things. And I believe, because I really believe that the coaching takes me to this place with all these families, to create this relationship with them and be part of, what can I say? I feel, and I believe that they feel the same way that I'm part of their family. So I think that's what coaching is really important for me, and it's why I really want to pass it on to all these families, because, changed my life. I believe and I'm pretty sure they can change their lives.